Hello, everyone. So we are just going to be doing a really quick, short little math lesson. We're going to be talking about that number grid. So the line that goes across your paper with a whole bunch of lines counting up. So I have mine set from 1 to 30. We're just going to do a practice one, and then the reason we do this is so that the kids know that there's multiple ways to solve problems. So when we went to school, you might be trying to help them with homework and you're like, well, why aren't they doing it the way, just like do it? Because we're trying to teach the kids that they need to understand why they're doing what they're doing. So we want to show them all the ways that they can to find what way works for them. So in the packet, you have a lot of sheets like this. So if you've done them, fantastic. If not, I have 2 examples that we're going to do together after this little mini lesson, okay? So to start out, you first rule of business, I'll put number 1. Find out what your problem is. What's your problem? What is the problem? And what I'm saying about that is my number going to get bigger or smaller? So big or small? That's really what we're trying to decide. If I had 5 race cars and I gave 2 to Max, is my number going to get bigger or smaller? That is probably one of the hardest things for kids to figure out. So plus or minus. So that's what you got to figure out first. 2, pick a number to start on. I should say pick a number in your problem to start with. Pick a number in your problem. To start with. Pick a number. And then you're going to use your other number to hop. Okay, it's super easy. So parents, if your kid's struggling with this and you're like, I don't even know what to do with them, I'm not kidding. You can make anything up. Games, dice. You can do like, let's see how many pieces of paper, and then we'll make a game out of how many coloring pages that you got done during this time. Anything that you can do is going to be good. And if you're excited, they're going to be excited. So I love a deck of cards. The kids and I, we come up with games all the time, and they don't even know they're doing math. Maybe they do, but I feel like I'm tricking them. So a good deck of cards that you can get at Dollar General or the Dollar Tree, or if you need me to get you some, let me know and I will get you some. I did send home dice with you guys for the school drop-off, so that would be a good tool to use. So you can even just have your kids say, okay, 2, and we'll say that we're working on addition. 2 plus 8. So that's going to be our practice one that we're going to do. So 2 plus 8. Now we want to use our number grid, or our number line. So you're going to pick one, because that's number 1. What is our problem? We figured that out. 2 plus 8. So if I have a plus sign, where do we go? Up or down? Is my number going to get bigger or smaller? When we add, we know our problem gets bigger, big. So then we got to pick our number. Do we want to start at 2 and hop 8, or do we want to start at 8 and only hop 2? I'm going to start at 8 and only hop 2. 1, 2. What number do I land on? 10. Boom, done. That's it. You just have to talk through what you're doing. You have 2 options. Start at 2, hop 8. Let's see if we got the same answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We land in the same exact spot. So it doesn't matter which way you do it. But you could have also been working on subtraction, So you could have said 8 minus 2. Now, this one, remember, we always pick our biggest number. So even in addition, I would always pick my biggest number to start with. It just will help you stay consistent because it's going to be really hard for you to pick between subtraction and addition. So 8 is my bigger number, so I'm going to start at 8, and I'm going to go down for this problem so you can see what I'm doing. So if I'm doing a subtraction problem, if I had 8 elephants and I had to give 2 to a zoo, am I going to have more elephants or less? Less. So really, big goes this way, and if you have small, if your number is getting smaller, you're going to go that way on your number grid. So I'm going to go this way now. So 8 is here, and I'm going to hop to 1, 2. Okay? So I land on 6. And I guess if I started at 2, I could hop that way, but it doesn't work. Okay? So I want you to start biggest and go back. Okay? So we're just going to do a couple of these problems for practice. So if you've already got it done, then good for you. And I'm really proud that you're putting in all your work. Very good job. And if not, I'm here for you, okay? So let's see if I can move this maybe a little further up. And I have 2 little sheets. So I have 1 addition and 1 subtraction. So I'm going to do 1 of each so that we know what we're doing. I'm going to maybe try to zoom in a little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to read it. We're going to work through these problems. If you already have it done, then you can check and see if you have it right. So I'm going to just pick a color that you'll see up a little more. There are 14 green frogs on a lily pad in the pond. 8 of the frogs hopped away. How many frogs are left? The first one is draw a picture. You can take a lot of time on it because you don't have to be quick, or you could just draw a shape to represent the frogs. So I know it's kind of like when we take lunch account. So if any of you were my lunch helper and you remembered, I always drew just circles. So our number is 14. So we start with 14. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stop. Those are going to be my frogs. So those are the frogs that were sitting on a lily pad. Then what happened? I'm going to do a different one. 8 of the frogs hopped away. So did 8 more come and my number is going to get bigger? Or did they shrink down? They definitely shrunk down. So we have to cross out how many jumped away? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we have to count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 6 left. So I'm going to just put that number there so that I don't forget it in my head. Okay? So now we're going to show it in a number line. I'm going to use a purple. Okay? Use the number line. So we had the number 14, 8, and we have to figure out how do we get there. So remember, I said always start with your biggest number. That's going to be the most helpful tip I can give you. So which is bigger, 14 or 8? 14. So I know that 14 is 1 behind 15. So I'm going to start here, and I've just put a little X. And then our next number is 14. How many hopped away? 8. So I'm going to hop back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What number is this? 6. I landed on the number 6. Both of these are ways to show the same problem. We got to the same spot by doing it 2 different ways. So now we're going to make a math sentence, okay? Or a number sentence that we need to write. We know all the numbers, we just got to put them in the right order. So, Let's do an orange. Okay. What was our biggest number? What was our biggest? 14. 14. 14. And then, did our number get bigger or smaller? Smaller. So we're going to use subtraction. 14 minus how many hopped away? 8. And then all that was left were 6. You guys, that is good work, okay? So you just need to talk it through. Now we're going to do an addition one really quick, which will be a lot easier for our kiddos because that's what they automatically go to a lot of times. So it says Sam had 9 shells. He went to the beach and found 6 more. How many shells did Sam have then? So he started with 9. So I'm going to start with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now he added 6 more. And I'm going to use a different color so you can clearly see the 2 numbers. So 6 more. 6 more. How many all together? Okay, so this is where you just go and you get to count the circles because I had the green is 9 and the purple is 6. Okay, so what's 9 and 6? So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to write that down. Okay, so now, which number is bigger, a 9 or a 6? 9 or 6? 9. So I'm always going to start on 9. So I know that 9 is right before 10, so I'm going to make a big X right there to know where to start. Okay? And I'm going to go 6 more. Okay? So that means our number is getting bigger. If you look at the numbers, which way do they get bigger? We have to go this way. And we're going to go 6 more hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I landed on 15. Are these the same numbers? If they're not the same numbers, that means you made a mistake and you need to go try again. And it's okay. Miss High makes mistakes all the time. All the time. Okay? So now we got to finish our number sentence and then we're done. Okay? So, our number sentence. What is our biggest number? 9 or 6? In our problem, we always have to look at our problem. 9 or 6? Okay, 9. We had 9 shells, and then he got more. So if this was less, we need more. So that's our Andy addition. Okay, so 9 plus how many more did he add? 6. So this is green plus purple equals all together. We got 15. Okay? Good job, guys. Keep it up, okay? If you need any help, just let me know. Bye.